Hello everyone, it's me Serena. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Girl Underwater. I have another Pixie with me now. I got Miss Lina, which thank farts. And I did end up fixing and just slightly restyling my SASHA a little bit. I know I showed you guys before, but thank God that her head is back to normal, because if you guys happen to see my last Bratz video, my SASHA's face was smushed in, honey. Like, really super duper smushed, really bad, and it was actually kind of scary, not gonna lie to you all. So I'm really happy that her head is like fine now. She's so pretty, you guys. I'm actually like kind of obsessed with this SASHA. I can't stop holding her. I do notice myself wanting to take her wings off like all the time though. Like, they are so pretty when she's just standing there, but the moment that you want to touch her, you can't. And you low-key have to like take some of her hair and put it in front of her wings, or else it'll be weird. Like, it doesn't really naturally rest underneath her hair supernaturally. Supernatural. Isn't that a show? Anyway, I wanted to share my experience getting these Pixies with you guys because, as you guys know, I'm really not a huge collector of modern Bratz dolls. I have been collecting Bratz since 2014. It means so much to me, so I just think I'm such a die-hard original Bratz fan. And just finally this year, they're finally starting to release some that I can handle. As in, I like them enough to where I'd want to add them to my collection of original Bratz dolls. The Pixies happen to be one of them because y'all know I love that Wings Club witch life. I truly grew up on that, so yes, we have Lina here today. And thank God her head ain't smushed in. For some reason, it seems like the ones from Target come to you really nicely, but the ones that you order from Amazon, they're smushed. Yes, I wanted to kind of look over Miss Lina with you guys because I think mine is quite pretty. I don't think her screening is perfectly symmetrical or anything of that nature, but I mean, are they ever really? You know what I'm saying? Like, rarely are they just flawless, but Lina is definitely a doll that I know for a fact I'm going to want to add some stuff to her. I just feel like she's so empty in a way. She needs something. But I feel like she definitely needed like a hairpiece or like a flower choker with some ribbons hanging off of it. Or she could have used one of these little bracelets that SASHA has, or some gloves. Her shoes I see in there are like solid red. I feel like her shoes could have used like another, you know, accent color, like more of that purple that they're kind of putting to match her eyeshadow. So we're probably gonna do a little bit of customizing on her, which definitely will be fun, I feel. Low-key SASHA needs it too. I kind of feel like their wings would look pretty with glitter on them too. I just feel like they should look more sparkly. I don't know, I feel like they need a little jush, a little jush. So I guess this really is going to be more of like a formal review type of video. Don't know how much you guys are loving that. I don't know, do you guys love like a classic review format from me, Serena?
I can do that.
Do you? Let me know. On set/ensemble. My new ensemble. So let's just look at everything. let's get into it, shall we just? Thank you guys for clicking and being here. I hope that you guys are having a lovely day. And maybe we can share this moment together looking at Miss Lady bitch. This is the top of the box. It has those wings. Now, particularly Lina's with this pinkish red tones and these lilacs and almost like orangey tones too is just perfect. I mean, y'all, that looks pretty. It reminds me so much of Winx Club. It just has like this kind of metaphorical, like magical, it almost looks like goop. Like that looks like a really gummy ball if you were to touch it. It says Bratz, classic logo, it's holographic. The holographicness actually does work well for this line. Sometimes I wish that it wasn't always holographic, but whatever. And this says, wings turn into a ring. She does look quite dynamic in this box. I feel like these colors just fit her super well. There's this fashion Pixiez. I also like these translucent sort of white butterflies that are kind of adorning the sides of her box. It says Lina right there. So delicious to get a Lina doll for the first time that actually looks like her. Believe it or not, you guys, I've actually been like on and off making a custom fashion Pixiez Lina, like the original, since like 2022. I have old footage of it from like 3 years ago. Like this was forever ago. She was gonna be like a custom Bratz doll that I was gonna do for my channel, but I just got really stuck when it came to her outfit. I don't know how the fuck to make that thing. And I have like the doll re-rooted and like her hair is fully styled. I didn't get to repaint her yet. I have like some stuff gathered for her outfit. I'll show you guys some clips of it. Let's just reveal what we have here, okay? This is where I'm at. Fashion Pixiez Lina. Yes. We all know her. We all love her. But regardless, she does very much look like Lina, in my opinion. I love that they gave her like a hairstyle that's reminiscent of the original. Her earrings are interesting. I am liking what's going on with this whole silhouette. I feel like her top almost reminds me of like a Trip NYC-esque corset top, which I have one of those. Just super cute. Needs more details though, truly. Like, this is all way too simplified. It just needs more detail. Like, look how much intricacy and detail this one has. This one's just more solid looking, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily good either. Bratz reimagined. Do you believe in Pixiez? Because modern day Pixiez believe in fantasy fashion, sharing the magic and spreading their wings. Like, I don't know, girls. I feel like it should be more like Contrastville, but whatever. She's got wings and you got bling. I do think that Lina's artwork is very, very pretty. I think it's really funny though that she's turning to the back, because I feel like this outfit design would not translate super intricately in a drawing. Like, I feel like that's why they turned her around, and it's more like, look at my wings bit and this dynamic pose, because she just doesn't have very many details to this look. So they just like, we're like, let's just make her face backwards so we can just see her wings instead. It is pretty. I just feel like she needs something. I also feel like they didn't really execute the hairstyle as well in the drawing, but you know, that's just me nitpicking. It really is stunning. Like, the shading on this art is really impeccable. The way that there's like all the white highlights at the ends of the hair, super interesting. I don't know why they put this big ass sticker on it, but whatever. I've talked a bit about how I think this line, though they're fairies, they look a little bit aquatic to me, especially in the wings. Their wings look like they're made of that Morphix material that Layla has in Wings Club, like for her power. They look very gummy and like translucent, almost like they're made of like a watery substance. And this one specifically with her color palette, it looks like coral or something. So yeah, that's her box. Now, let's just get her out and look at her. Shall we? Hey, baby. Oh my god, she answered. Hi, meow, meow. She's always so jealous. I just must say, before we open her, I am really enjoying this line. I'm excited to see how I feel about Lina. And low-key, I also ordered Chloe because I love Chloe specifically. Open up Lina in 3 and a 2 and a 1. We have returned. I have opened Lina. I must admit, this is actually the next day because I ended up getting really occupied. I have spent the last day with this girl and I just really love her as much as I love SASHA, like truly just as much. I just cannot express to you guys enough how much I love this line. I really didn't think, I mean, yes, I only have 2 as of right now. Well, I actually do have Chloe coming. I already told you guys that. I wish I could afford to buy Yasmin because she's in stock right now since last night, and I don't think I do, but it's okay. Anyways. I don't know exactly what it is, but these dolls are just special, and yes, they might need a little extra something to make them feel a little bit more of their fullest potential. But that's okay. We all do it, don't we? I have not washed her yet. So her hair still kind of has like that square, like kind of boxiness, but it's okay. Whatever. It's actually kind of a nice silhouette. Reminds me of Icy from Wings Club. This is her hair. It is obviously like a beautiful, deep, but still vibrant shade of red. Lovely shade of red. Black and red hair is delicious. I mean, anything that ever has black hair with red streaks or vice versa, it just looks yummy, like you want to eat it. This is her hairstyle. It is cute because it's reminiscent of her original hairstyle, the Pixiez, but it's not quite the same. She has like the classic middle part going back, but the hair on each side of her head has kind of been twisted around each other and then kind of crossed around her ponytail, which is pretty. For example, like with SASHA here, I thought she'd look nice with like a little side part and a little, you know, I gave her some micro braids in her front and pulled them into like a spiky side pony and whatever. Her, on the other hand, I actually think looks really pretty with all of her hair away from her face. I feel like Lina looks different on camera. She is more pale in person. I don't know why. Maybe it's my lighting. Not exactly sure. Whoa. Oh, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? Whatever. I don't know, girls. This is her ponytail. It's obviously nylon, but I don't know if they're using like a different type now or something, but this hair is so soft. I said this in my video where I opened SASHA, but I feel like this nylon feels almost like if you mixed Saran and Kanekalon with each other. It's like very shiny and heavy, but also airy. It is nice, see? I also just know, like, especially when you wash it, and like maybe dip it in some hot water, not boiling, but like hot water. I think that would help it a lot. This is Lina's mug. Super stunning. I like the shadow of her eye underneath the like eyeliner line is gray. It's very fitting for her. She has obviously this gorgeous kind of like faded out smoky purple eye. I like the style of the bottom lashes a lot. The separated little duos of two. Her eyebrows are very particular. I think it would have been nice if her eyebrows were darker, and I think, or maybe if they were like red toned instead of brown. But I feel like if her eyebrows were a little bit more arched, she would just look especially mean. But she looks just about as mean as SASHA, you know? So her eyes are extra kind of like, you know, it's kind of like satin, dark red lip. Very beautiful. I really like the lip on her. It's stunning. She has these actually really interesting earrings. They're like a kind of cool tone. If you mix gold and silver with each other, it would kind of be this color. Interesting. Actually quite like it. Normally I'd think like Lina would have silver, duh. Now here's her wings. They're different from everyone else's because it seems as if everyone else's wings fades to sort of like a translucent clear. Hers fade to a sort of like milky purple color. Looks really pretty because it matches her eyeshadow, which is gorgeous. I really like how they catch the light and there's like a certain texture on them. They really do look like water. She looks very aquatic to me, like a weird extraterrestrial like water flower. I don't know, which quite literally does look like an extraterrestrial water flower. I think this is a super interesting piece. I like how weird it is. She kind of has that vibe of Vidya from the Disney Fairy series. I'm talking about the original Vidya, not like from the Disney films. Because Vidya was a very natural looking fairy, but she just had like these dark tones to her. And if you apply a darkness to kind of like a nature inspired design, you get very like spiky, almost like snake-like-esque shapes, plants, designs. Remember how Vidya had like that spiky thorned stem as like her hair tie? I feel like she has a similar feeling to Vidya, which is delicious because I love Vidya. This bag is interesting. I think it could use a couple more painted details, like maybe this little center blossom part, just to give it something else. I must say, I keep thinking about Plastic Heart's comment where she said that it looks like one of the Demogorgons from Stranger Things opening its mouth. That's very, like, very true. It's just funny to me. It almost looks like flesh-like, which I personally think, ooh, but others might be like, ew. Like almost, it's almost giving like meat dress. She has this sort of like corset top. It's not explicitly a corset. It feels like it. It feels like I said, because it has like a denim-like material. It feels sort of like a denim material, but it's not. And it has this really lovely white stitching. It feels very much like a Trip NYC top. It has sort of like a leafy, spiky cut. This is another example of what I mean when I say taking the nature, like fairy-esque zhuzh, but giving it like a darker twist. There's bound to be some sharp pointed edges, like thorn-like, you know, pointy petal instead of round, you know, like this thing. It feels all very fitting. I do think she could use a satin ribbon as like a belt with like a little, I don't know, like a little blossom similar to this. Maybe some like ribbon hanging off of it. She definitely needs something around her neck too. I feel like they must have taken some budget cuts. I understand that has to happen sometimes to keep it at a decent price, but you know, it overall just, I feel like they deserve a little bit more detail. This is her skirt. Is this a separate piece? I don't really know. I feel like this might be attached to the pants. It's just a really simple, like, translucent material similar to down here. with a red trim. It's honestly pretty boring. I mean, it's like whatever. I really love this silhouette that it creates. These pants kind of remind me of Selena Quintanilla. I feel like she used to wear stuff like this a lot. Underneath here, there is these really cute shoes. Seems like she has a little more sturdiness to her heels on these shoes, which is confusing because it's like the exact same heel as SASHA, but SASHA's are super gummy and malleable, so she needs this stand. But these ones are like way more stiff, so couldn't tell you what the funk is going on with that. There's these big pretty roses on her pointed heels. The straps are cute too. I mean, like, y'all, why are these roses just completely red, you know? So I'm definitely gonna be painting those roses. We're painting the roses red. We're painting the roses red. Wait, maybe that's why they're red. Just kidding, probably not. I'm just trying to give it my own perspective so it feels less like non-intentional. We're painting the roses red. And y'all, I mean, fuck, like, that's really all she has going on. And don't you feel like there just needs, she's like, you know, it almost looks like she's incomplete, like she's missing her blister pack of accessories. But she ain't. She needs a necklace. She needs something on this arm. I feel like her nails should be painted black even. The bag needs more detail. She needs something around her waist, something hanging off or something. She needs a choker, some ribbon. She also looks phenomenal because she has red streaks in her hair. I feel like SASHA and everyone else needs a streak too. I feel like she'd look pretty with some pink to match her shoes and her bracelet and her earrings. But you guys, I mean, regardless, this doll herself though is so beautiful. Altogether though, she is very pretty, just a bit incomplete looking. I feel like this look maybe was a little bit too complex for their budget. It's just very like, let me just like move her around a little for you guys. Like her hair, I like the way her pants silhouette is. Hi, I'm Lina and I'm here. Well, bitch, I'm SASHA and I'm gorgeous. So what's your point? Well, I just want you to know that I am going to be the head contress in town. Girl, in your fucking dreams, honey. Because as long as SASHA is around here, bitch. You really thought. You have no idea what's coming for you. As if. Stupid bitch. What did you say? Oh, I think you heard me plain. I didn't hear shit plain, bitch. Well, I see you're gonna be a prick until any of the other Fashion Pixiez girls get into Serena's possession, and I'm gonna have to deal with just you. Well, don't forget, I am an evil bitch. I trapped that mother in a tree for like 18 years. And how old were you when you did that? I was like 16. Well, I'm 24 now, so that was forever ago. So doesn't that mean you're like, what? Are you like 40 now then? Well, canonically speaking, perhaps, but it's likely that I've just been aged back down to be one of y'all because I'm part of the line. And this is my first real doll, honey. Ooh. So you're like 40 then? Oh, shut up, bitch. I'm gorgeous and you know it. Hey! Bitch. I could never. Oh, it's happened to you too. You're a freaking brat, aren't you? Yeah, but my ankles aren't loose like that. Fuck you! Love you, you're gorgeous also. Right. I guess that's really it for this video. We'll keep reviewing them just so we can like share the unboxing with each other. If you guys care, do you guys like this? Like, I don't know, does this even matter? But whatever. Thank you for watching, girls. Let me know what you think of Lina and if you have her. And I'll see you soon, okay? Goodbye.